Welcome to our series on redundant bumper testing, where we cover everything you need to know about redundant bumper testing and the usage of the powerful QAR50. In this video, we will focus on the terms calibration, normalization, and verification in relation to the QAR50. Let's start with the calibration. For the calibration, we are using the two spherical reflectors on the top and the bottom of the QAR50. For calibration, we require a very well-defined echo in a very well-defined position because we need this calibration in order to focus the imaging algorithms of the instrument. For those of you who remember the old QAR, this is where we had the calibration cylinder, where you needed to remove the table, put the calibration cylinder in there, and then perform the calibration. For the QAR50, this is actually no longer necessary. The only thing you need to remove is the holder for the verification plates and for the normalization plates. So even though calibration is usually not carried out very often in the field, it simplifies the process a lot because the instrument can more or less stay in the setup where it actually is, and the service technician has a much easier life. So since calibration is not required very often, what is required a bit more often is the normalization. Therefore, normalization is a very simple process, and we are just using this metal plate that you can see over here. So basically, every metal plate does the job because the only thing it needs to do is be highly reflective. So metal usually reflects 100% of the signal. So that means we have our reference with 0 dB reflection. And in order to normalize 0 dB transmission, we just put the metal plate out and perform a through measurement with only air in between. So these are the two measurements we require for normalization. And what's the red plate for that you're also seeing on the table? The red plate is for verification. So it has 4 values on it. So one value for the transmission loss in band number 1, another value transmission loss band number 2, reflection band number 1, and reflection band number 2. So the values that are printed on the plates, they come from our experts in Memmingen and in Munich, and they are accredited. So that means the verification that you can perform with the QAR50 is accredited and traceable. So the results have absolute precision, which is an outstanding performance of the instrument. Therefore, there's also a respective video on the verification and on the accuracy and the traceability of the plates and how we are performing the accredited calibration in our plant in Memmingen.